Hey everyone, welcome to day 5 of your posting group. So today we are going to talk about breaking down your posts and also how you're going to be inviting using your posts. And inviting with your posts is going to be essential to grow your business, okay? It's going to make people aware of what you have to offer and when things are going to happen. So the first thing I want to talk to you guys about is your daily posts. So don't just post to post, okay? I want you to sit back and think about what you're actually posting about and what that message is trying to get across to your target audience. So, question, who will this help? And is this pertaining to my niche market or my target market? And if so, how am I providing them value? Okay. Once you kind of get going, you're not going to have to sit there and talk yourself through your posts. But in the beginning, it's good to kind of understand kind of like the formula that you're going to create for yourself. So that is key for your business, is kind of understanding who you are speaking with and why you're posting about it. So the next thing is, like we already talked about, scroll stopping images, right, when you are posting. And this can be scroll stopping words as well. When you are creating a post, you want that eye-catching photo. I do not want people posting just words. They're going to go right past it, right? Like I already said, they're going to go right past it. So what would grab your attention? If you're looking through and scrolling through Instagram, what stops you in your tracks? Okay? What image? What type of profiles do you like to look at? Even with Facebook, what messages and photos do you personally like to stop and read, and why? Okay, so that is the kind of information and kind of post that you kind of want to recreate for your target audience, right? Because you have some sort of connection with those people. So go through Instagram and see who you kind of stop and why you're looking at that photo and why you continue to read it. Are there words catching your attention? Is there something about the photo? Is there words on the photo that, stop you? You can make your photos look bright and professional, and you can edit them and filter them and make them scroll stopping. So take that extra couple minutes to do so if that's something will help your target audience. However, don't always make everything super perfect, because they need to know you're a real person. They need to connect with you, right? So that's the first thing. Next thing is inviting posts. So inviting posts. We always talk about the vital behaviors, right? And we always talk about inviting. So we know that inviting through text message or messenger or email or directly talking to someone, inviting them to one of our challenge groups is awesome. And that is how you're going to get the majority of your people to sign up with you, so that you can help start change their lives. However, you need to make it aware to other people that you aren't even speaking with yet, and get them aware that you host these challenge groups, okay? So these accountability groups, you host these coach sneak peeks. So, they may have an interest, but they just didn't want to reach out to you. But now they know that you had this group, right? So posting online about your free challenge group, so your free workout group, if you're doing one, or a team one, posting about our paid challenge group, inviting them to it, posting about our coach sneak peek, inviting them to it. Always have a call to action at the end of your post, so they know. I always say, let's chat and talk about your goals so we can see if it's a good fit for you. Direct message me or message below me and I'll get back to you. So they know that they can reach out to you, that they know where to go. They know where the next step is in proceeding with whatever they want to talk to you about, whether it's coaching or working out or, the free group, whatever it is, they know where they can go. Okay. So inviting, I don't do an inviting post every single day. And I don't do it every single, throughout the week at that same time. So let's go back to day 1 with our organization. We have that calendar. We know when groups are starting, right? So what you want to do is you want to take that calendar and you want to start talking about a group, at least if it's a free group, talk about it a week ahead of time in some of your posts. And, if we're going to make it simple. So Monday, you're going to post in the morning about your free group, and then you're going to do other different posts throughout the day. Tuesday, you might post it during lunchtime, right? And then have other posts during the day. Wednesday, you might do it at nighttime. And maybe those were all on Facebook. Now, on Thursday, you're going to post about it on Instagram in the morning, and then Friday, Instagram at night, or whatever social media platform you use. So people can see, and they keep reminding them that you have a free group coming up. So you started Monday, Friday, and now you're inviting people. You're messaging people, directly talking about your group, and they're also seeing your posts about it, so they're getting reminded. So then when you send out all those invites directly to them on Messenger, text, or email, they know when that group is starting, and they're going to sign up with you, right? Especially if it's a free group. So then Monday, when that free group comes, you can add everybody on Saturday and Sunday and start them. They already are aware that there's a group. So you're not rushing on Sunday like, oh, last call, I have a group coming up. And it's your business. Stay organized, right? Stay on top of things. Now, for example, if you're inviting about one of our paid challenge groups, now they need to order. They need to kind of think about this process that's going on in their heads, right? About what it's going to do for them. Is it going to benefit them? What is it all about? They may have questions that are going to come up. Also, it needs to get shipped to them, right? So that takes about 5 to 7 days. So doing it on a Monday, starting your post on a Monday when the group starts the following Monday is not necessarily the best idea. So you want to start talking about this at least 2 weeks ahead of time throughout the month. Add in bits and pieces of information. So if you did a workout, 2 weeks before that challenge group starts, you can talk about how awesome you feel, and how that you're going to have a accountability group that's starting this and this day, and you're really excited and you're looking for 5 extra people to join you on your, their health and fitness journey. Or you can get creative and just I do a free, like an image of different workouts, and then talk about you're going to get more information and more workouts and feel great in this group. I'm having a group that's going to start this date. Message me, or let's chat about some of your goals and see if it's a good fit for you. So you're constantly adding in bits and pieces of information. So people throughout the, those 2 weeks, they're kind of thinking, okay, I can do this, or I have questions on this, or, they see that there's something you're holding, they see that there's a group. So when you go to message them too, and if they never saw these posts, they can go to your actual Facebook page, know that you're a real person, know that this is your business and you're helping people. So everything ties in together, okay? And so I want you guys to really think about, utilize your calendar that we all looked at on day 1 that's in the file section. And I want you guys to utilize that calendar and think about when, get another calendar out, and when am I going to start these posts, okay? When am I going to start this? When am I going to plan this out? If you have an organized plan and action, you're always going to have great posts, and you're always going to time them perfectly. You're always going to have your 3 to 5 posts, so that way you're never missing out. And I like to say, it might seem super easy sometimes to just create a post and post it. But remember, this is your business. It can become $1 million business if you want it to become $1 million business. So treat it like it already is. So would a CEO just not show up to their company one day and just, I'm tired, I don't feel good, I can't come into work today? No, they're not. They're dedicated to their business, right? So you not showing up on your social media platforms every single day and talking to people, or just sharing what you have to offer and sharing these groups with people, you're not going to build your business how you want to build your business. If you're somebody that's like gung-ho, like I want to rank here and I want to be a diamond coach, or I want to be a 15-star coach or a top 10, you need to show up. Okay, if you keep telling yourself, I want to be a diamond coach, but yet you're not posting every single day, or if you're not trying to talk to people, if you're not inviting these people to these groups, or if you're not talking about these groups, how are you going to get there? You kind of have to be hard on yourself. Am I doing this? Am I being consistent with, posting? The main thing is getting the storefront right? The storefront in people's faces. You want people to know who you are, what you have to offer, and how you can help them, and where they can find you. And once you do that, your business is going to grow. But the biggest thing I see is people get super excited. They'll be super organized for 2 weeks, 3 weeks maybe, and then they kind of like lose track of, their posts, or lose track of what they want to do. I want you to stay on top of things. It's not hard. It is simple. It's just consistency. It's telling yourself, I need to show up every single day. This is my business. No one's telling me what to do, right? So those posts are really going to help you and really give that momentum, and people's eyes are going to start being on you now, right? It might take them 3 months to sign up. It might take them 6 months. It might take somebody a year to sign up. That is why it's so, so important to be there every single day for those people, so they know you're not going anywhere, okay? They know you're not leaving them. Also, you can let's do some examples. So I know a lot of the times I'll do a picture of myself or a video of me working out, and then I'll say, I have 10 spots this month, and I want to mentor you one-on-one, and I'll talk about the coaching opportunity for people. And I'll talk about that, and then at the end of the month, we have a coach sneak peek, right? So I can talk about, if you really were interested in coaching, I have this coach sneak peek group that's coming up, and you can just sit into that group. You don't have to feel obligated, and we'll just go over different information about coaching and what it has to offer, so they feel comfortable coming to you, and they know that there's this group that they can just sit back and listen into all the information and see if it is a good fit for them, or if they do have other questions or concerns or whatever it is. Okay, so that's one example that you can use to kind of tie in, inviting in your posts. The next thing, give a story about health and fitness, right? Give a story about how you feel, or how your transformation was, or even if you don't have a transformation yet, maybe somebody on our team does, that you can, talk to and ask them, hey, can I share your story? And chances are everyone on the team is going to say yes. They already share their story every day, right? So there's no need to hide it. You can share their story, and then talk about how we do have this challenge group coming up, and how that's what they started with, this accountability group, and that's how they got these awesome results, or, lost 50 pounds. There's some people that have lost 100 pounds. Isn't that not amazing? All because they did at-home workout, right? So you need to share the information. People just don't know that is possible, So that's another way to kind of tie in the challenge group in your post and what you have to offer people as well. Now, what else? This post, it might take time, unless you're a veteran coach, is financial freedom. So talking about financial freedom, or if you're paying off student loans or debt or your mortgage or credit cards, you can talk about how coaching opportunity has helped you. How, this opportunity is helping your family, how you're not as stressed anymore, how, it can start helping them as well. There's a lot of people on social media, if you've looked, that will complain a lot about not having money, or feel held back, or that, maybe their tires popped. I've seen that so many times lately, that their tires popped and they had to go get new tires, but they couldn't afford it. There's so many different things, and money is a huge, huge thing in people's lives currently, especially in our country, because everyone puts everything on credit and everyone's in debt, and it's bad, right? So talking about financial freedom in your posts, or story on our team, somebody's story with financial freedom, and how, it's helping them or their families, whatever it is, and then tie into the coaching opportunity, and how they don't need to feel this burden. They don't need to be in a pile of debt. They don't need to have this stress over their heads about, not having enough money for their family. I know one girl on our team, she was on food stamps, and she didn't have any money, and, her husband had left her. And you know what? She is raising her children by herself. She lives in a nice home. She's not on food stamps, and she's crushing it, right? She gets to stay home with her children. She doesn't have to pay for daycare or anything. And that is an amazing story. There's so many different ways you can tie in. It doesn't just always have to be about you, but just tying in the different opportunities that people can see that this is a real thing. Okay, you just kind of you got to think about these posts, right? You got to think. That's why I want you guys to stay organized and on top of things. So tomorrow's homework assignment, or tonight's homework assignment, is going to be for tomorrow. I want you guys to think of 5 different posts tonight that you are going to spread out through tomorrow. So I want you guys to think of 5 different posts, even some things that you haven't, ever talked about on your page, whether that might be, hey, I paid my mortgage this month with extra money because I'm a coach, okay? That is something you can share with somebody, or that you can share that I did, okay? It doesn't matter. It's kind of just thinking about these 5 different posts that I really want you guys to kind of get people interacted with. And I'm going to have you guys share it tomorrow with me and the team. So I want you guys to really think about everything, but I will see you guys tomorrow.